Well, we are live. Hello, everybody. I am back and I have missed being here, and I'm really glad to be back. Um, so I'm just starting out for the day. Um, I don't know how long I can last today. Yesterday, I meant to go for a full hour, and I went a half an hour, and then I got worn out and had to stop. So I'm getting better, but I'm still on the road to recovery. My energy is coming back. My um pain is way down, and I'm just trying to get enough rest. um and sometimes I'm sleeping. um my sleep schedule is a little bit off. So when everybody gets here, I will tell the whole story of what all happened, because it was surreal. Um, but looks like we have some people in the room now. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome if anybody ever watches a replay. I never know whether people watch replays. Um, but if they do, I'm certainly glad they do. Um, so glad to see people here. Um, and I hope we have more people. Um, I've actually several times I've scheduled things and then not been able to do them. Um, but I'm going to try to get back to my normal schedule. Um, at least of live streams. I don't know about recorded videos. But you know what? Baby steps. And hey, Jackie. Um, oh, that's right. He was having his knee surgery today. Oh, gosh. I hope that goes well. I hope it's not too much pain. I've never had knee surgery. I don't ever want to. I'll tell you that. Hey, Keith. Glad to see you. So, drop. Hey, Frenchie. Yay. Glad to see people here. Um, I can feel, I feel already um, better than I did yesterday when I was on. But still, I don't know how long I'm gonna last. I'm gonna try to last for at least an hour. But if I don't, I don't. Yesterday, I could only last for half an hour. So I was disappointed in myself. But you know what? It is what it is. Jackie, when I was in the hospital, my sister got in here and started organizing things, and I almost didn't know the room when I came back. But that's okay. I've got it all messy again already. Hey, Racine, I'm happy you're here too. Granity is so good to me. So let me show you. Let's hope this shows up. This is what I'm working on right now. This is some yarn that I was gifted with. It came as a set. So I don't know what the final dimensions are going to be. Um, it might be baby blanket size. Oh, Jackie, you mean your daughter's organizing? Yeah, yeah. Yes, Racine, it is beautiful. I love it. It's it's not exactly yarn for a baby blanket, because I think it's merino wool, but it is very nice. So what are you all working on? What's on your hook, everybody? Hey, Diamond Ring Girl. Hey, Dee. Hey, Lori. I'm glad to be back, Lori. Oh, a new pattern routine? That sounds cool. Hey, Joanne. Don't believe I've seen you here before, but you're welcome in. Hey, Carol. Okay, I'm gonna put that down now that we're at the end of that row. So, hey, VJ. Hey, Nana. Hey, Gloria. Oh, hey, Nancy. Hey, Sharon. Oh, Katrina, I totally missed you. And Bella Garcia and Becky and Tank and that's why I need to put my thing down that I was doing. So this is cool. Look how many people we have in here. This is fun. Hey, Donine. Actually, Donine, I feel better today than I did yesterday. Um, so it's I am getting better bit by bit. Hey, Jody. Yeah, I'm getting better bit by bit. Okay, hands up, everybody who wants to hear the whole story. So, hey, Granny. Hey, Laura Lee. Well, it started actually like right after Easter. I was like in this horrible slump. I don't know what it was, but I went to my doctor and he gave me a mild antidepressant, and I suppose that was helping a little bit. But then then I had that fall, and that was about 2.5 weeks ago, and I could barely move then. And then, so it was like I was spending all of my time in bed, and I was it. I was like really deteriorating mentally. I was like um, getting more and more confused, and more where I could, hardly answer questions. So, one day um, I couldn't even, um, um, the kind of questions they ask you in the hospital. So, and my sister was asking me those questions. What year is it? Who's the president? All that sort of stuff. And So I couldn't even answer that. I couldn't form words really. So my sister called the ambulance and I wound up in the hospital. And I spent 4 days in the ER in a room with no windows. And I was like totally confused the whole time and had no idea what was going on and couldn't see. I had no idea how much time was passing. And I had these horrible paranoid fantasies while I was there. And then on the fifth day, they got me into an actual room. And, things were a lot better then. Um, and it was all really about a prescription medication that I was not taking, that I'm supposed to be taking all the time. Um, so they got me back on that. And so I was getting a little bit more um, mental clarity there. Um, and then, and a little bit more strength too. And then after 2 days in a regular room, that's when I came home. And I'm still getting over some of the pain, but otherwise doing a lot better. And so I had a follow up with my doctor this morning. And of course, he saw all the discharge papers and everything. So he knows everything that happened. Um, so we're getting everything regulated, including the medications. And I'm on the road to recovery now. And oh, that time, that those 4 days in the ER, that was the worst thing ever. Because I had no idea um, what was going on. And I was having those really weird fantasies. Um, but but now I've come to my senses. Well, relatively speaking, that's always been a relative term where I'm concerned, coming to my senses. Hey, Yarn Barf. So, that's pretty much the long and the short of it. Um, so I want to thank everybody who's been showing concern. Um, and I keep hearing that people um, have been praying for me, and I think that's really nice. Um, and that's that. That's that. Um, so that's not an experience I want to go through again anytime soon. So, hey Gloria Bowman. Yeah, it's good to be getting better. Oh, when I had my fall, that was about 2.5 weeks ago. I don't really know that it was related to this. Um, what I do know is that the pain that I have now is different from the pain that I had then. So, and there's a lot less of it, which is also a very good thing. And what else is going on? So, oh, how did I fall? It was, um, there's a very low curb at our front door. Hey, Janet. Um, and I just, it was the day that I went with my sister when she had her thyroid surgery. Um, and we were just coming home and I got distracted. First time I have ever fallen on that curb. But you can bet that I hang on every time I come to that curb now. Um, so anyway, enough about me. What is on all of your hooks? What's in your cups? What's for dinner? Somebody mentioned a tuna fish sandwich, so I might have to arrange for that for myself. So, anyway, otherwise, yeah, that is one thing. I haven't really got an appetite. So, it's hard for me. Um, I think it was yesterday somebody suggested protein shakes, um, which, um, in fact, ooh, shepherd's pie. That sounds good. Yeah. Oh, is that another dose?
No, it's cheap.
Oh, okay.
No, you fix your own dose. That's nice.
Tell me about it. Um, ooh, bacon rice, bacon fried rice. That sounds good. Yeah, I think I will do a protein shake for dinner again. I had one last night and it worked. It was very good. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, Granny, I don't remember who it was. Somebody is going to be exhibiting at this yarn event in Charlotte in August, and I want to go up for it. And then I'll be able to see you then. Oh, VJ, I love to do the Which Way Filet blanket. Um, it's great for a baby blanket. It's great for something larger. I have a scrap one. No, that's not Which Way Filet, but it's I have I've made them that were just completely scraps. Um, and it's so easy to do. Pot roast. So I'm working on a blanket right now. I don't know what size it's going to be in the end. It it might be the right size for a baby blanket, but it's the wrong yarn because it's not really washable. So I don't know what I'll do with it. Kitty litter drawstring bag. That sounds interesting. I think I think I've made some of her patterns back in the days when I was making other people's patterns. Um, oh, excuse me. But I don't know. Fiber Spider has the tutorial for the Which Way Filet blanket. I find a lot of people name their patterns for the yarn or the color that they're using. Um, and I usually, when I want to do them, I do them in something completely different. So, anyway, Mm. Okay, I just posted the link if anybody wants to come up. So, what else is going on? Um, I have not been in touch with Craig in a long time. I sort of miss him. We used to talk a lot. Hey there.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
Well,
Sorry?
can you hear me, David?
Yeah, I can hear you. I said, how you doing?
Hi. I'm doing good. I wanted to try 2 new things. I got a brand new phone and I got new contacts, and so I have to see you in my readers. And I wanted to ask you, because I tried typing it in and it says I'm adding too many words. When is your I don't know if it has an actual name because it's been so long since I worked on it. Your Japanese shawl, is it published yet? Is it coming out soon? Or can you bring me up to date on that?
It's not published yet. It's been a while since I've published anything.
Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I'm not sure. But, the one I was doing from the book of the Japanese crochet.
Okay.
No, I haven't finished it yet. So that finishing that will be my next order of
It's
business.
green and it's white. And you start out on the bottom.
I'm pretty sure it was red.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, finishing that is my next order of business. After I finish this blanket. I'll have
Well, that
to
is good to hear.
get back into
I'll have to go look.
that, and it'll be a while. Because I'll have to finish it, and then I'll have to proofread it, and then I'll have to try to
You're
get
not
it.
the only one. We all have projects we want to finish.
Yeah, have to get it tested and everything, and
Okay.
so it's, it takes a while, and some of them I feel like I can publish um, without testing, but this one I think really needs testing. because it's a little complex. So,
Yeah.
and I have another one that I have going, that's going to be a big wrap,
Well,
based on a stitch.
I
in
kept,
there.
you know, I was communicating with you, and I used two strands of yarn together. Then I went to sock yarn, weight.
I'm using a
Okay.
4-weight
And the
yarn,
only, and
and
the,
go ahead.
Paperwork's not ready. She's supposed to call when it is.
and then the last one that I'm working on is using crochet thread, and the bottom is coming out beautiful. Everybody's like, that's going to take you forever, but it looks really pretty. I'll have to send you an update picture that I'm having a lot of fun with the crochet thread.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Excellent, excellent. It's funny, it looks like, based on what's in the window behind you, it looks like you're flying an airplane or something.
Yes. Well, I'm going to go back down in the chat, and you will continually be in my prayers, and you take care.
I will. Thank you so much for coming up.
It's a lot of padding, just to kind of bring you up to speed. I'm dealing with an infected gallbladder and gallstones, and I think we're all recovering from something.
I've had that before too.
But I love you, David, and you take care and keep working. You're very welcome. I'm glad I was able to come up. And my phone is working great. So I will see you later, David. Okay?
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Wow. That was nice. I've missed you guys. I really have. And it's lovely to hear that that you have missed me too. Oh, Nancy, I'm doing much better now. But thank you. How was New York? Do they miss me up there? I'm gonna see if this helps a little bit. It does. Oh, ouch. Jackie's husband had both of his knees done today. Oh, your new grandson. He's just a few months old now, right? Seven weeks. Wow. Laura Lee just sold her truck, or thinks she did. Ah, double hips. If I ever had my hips done, I'd ask him to put them back in a lot slimmer. Oh dear, your right knee is swollen. Ah. Do you know what? Um, um, when I was sick, I had bruises from the fall that I had. When I was sick, those bruises were not healing at all. But once I got everything regulated with the meds and everything, um, now they're fading a lot better. So that's very nice. That was honestly the worst part was the fall and just almost not being able um, to move afterwards. Oh gosh, I am glad to be on the mend and to have some good news. So yeah, it's really good. I think I did. Um, what I remember most, I was telling the story. It was we have this low curb right at our front door, and I've lived here for several years and never once fallen on it before. So I fell against the house, and honestly, it felt like my back went exactly like this. And I was going, oh dear Lord, I'm going to be paralyzed for life. But I was okay. I didn't fall. I don't think I fell face down. My knee got it bad. I had a bad bruise right here in the collarbone and upper chest. Um, but they're fading now. And for like 2 weeks, they were not fading at all. So, no, it's not like that one time when I rolled out of bed in my sleep and fell right on the corner of the night table. Because that was when I had that big black eye. Um, oh, wonderful granny. Yeah, that was when I had that big black eye. Exactly, ouch. Wow. How'd you get that dehydrated? I still have bruises on my arms where the IVs went in. Okay, there's the link again. One year.
Ba-da-ba-da-da.
Hey,
Sweetheart, we sure did miss you. Everybody was messaging me, going, "Have you heard from David? From David?" I'm like, "No, just pray. Pray, pray, pray." So that's what we did. Yeah.
well, it's wonderful that everybody did.
Yeah. Tell me again, what was the cause? Medicine?
It was not taking meds that I should be taking.
Oh,
And so,
so you're all squared away with that now?
yeah.
Great. Any new meds or just...
It's the same ones. It's one that's particularly nasty, but I found out that if I like dilute it in like an entire glass of water or tea, it's not nearly so bad.
That's probably why you weren't taking it, right? It was gross.
Well, that, and it also had a particularly unpleasant bathroom related side effect.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, Pivy is here.
Hey, Ian. Hey, Julie. Julie J. Bug.
Glad to see everybody.
So glad to see you.
So I was
So you're
saying
going to
that
be coming this way in August, huh?
I would like to.
I hope so. Just trying to finish this last row, I think. Last row or two.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that on yours.
For this thing.
Oh,
It's
hey,
all half
Lisa.
double, so it has taken... I'm slow. It's taken a good while. But then I stopped working on it and work on something else. I was doing this little... I know I've shown this a gazillion times. I've only got like... Oh, Lord. I found it. This little Todd... This was a mystery cow that we did with... that gal I'm always talking about, Crochet Creations by Christy. It buttons, but it's a little toddler, like a mandala vest.
Yeah.
So I've got like, I think 5 or 6 more rows on that and then put a button on it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I thought it might fit. I've got a couple little cousins. I think one is 3 and one is maybe 2. Then it might fit one of them. But then the gal that was doing it with us was talking about a 1-year-old. So I thought, well, but then too, it depends on how big the kids are.
So, hey, Samantha.
Hey, Samantha.
Did somebody else come in?
Got 2 Nancys, Nancy Knits and Crochets, and our Hooked on Nancy.
Yep.
I mean, Hooked on, that's like Hooked on Nancy, Hooked on Crochet.
So, anyway, yeah.
What did your sister bring you a while ago? A tea?
Yeah, it was just a glass of iced tea.
That's nice of her.
Yep. Yeah.
Been kind of being a nurse to you.
Yeah. Yeah. She was the one who,
Said she was asking you those questions.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
When Mom was in the hospital, when we first found out she had Parkinson's, she couldn't answer those questions. Not at all.
For the first few days, I couldn't answer them myself.
I can't believe you. Why were you in the ER for that many days? They didn't have rooms?
That must be it.
Oh, gosh.
That, yeah.
I don't
that
know
was,
how you got any rest at all with people coming and going. And
I
those
didn't.
things don't usually have doors. They're just like little curtains.
It was just a curtain.
I know you said that was the worst ever.
And, I was like totally confused and had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
And, they didn't want anybody in there as a visitor. So, hey, Angela. So that was, so I, one of the paranoid fantasies I was having was that they were keeping my sister away from me.
Oh. So they didn't even want her in there?
No, I mean, no.
Maybe that was because of the COVID thing?
No, it was probably because of the commotion.
Oh.
Just,
Yeah, I can't imagine being able to get any rest in one of those cubicles.
yeah, it was hard.
Yeah.
But it was a lot better when I was when I got into a room of my own.
So how long did you stay once you got a room?
2 nights in a room of my own.
Mm-hmm.
So they were talking about releasing me the first day, but my sister came and saw me that day and thought that I needed another day
Mm-hmm.
just to rest up and
Get a little TLC.
yeah. So, and it did help. Things were more clear the second day.
That's great. I know when I was trying to get off pain meds, and I wasn't taking that much, 3 a day, hydrocodone. And I was going through a pain clinic, and I never abused them. But, you know, when you're in the hospital and you have probably lots of different kinds of surgeries, but gut surgeries are particularly painful to wake up from. You know that. And I had 3 weight loss surgeries, you know, complications from the first one from the get-go, and then a total redo a revision in 2013, and then a total redo sometime later in 2013 or 2014. But, you know, then when you're in there, they give you the pump with Dilaudid and everything, and you know I'm hitting that button. So then they send you home with a month's worth of, or they sent me home with a month's worth of hydro. But I was going to a pain clinic before all that, waiting on surgery and to get fixed up. And so after I'd had surgery, I thought, well, they're going to want me to come off of this stuff. So I was trying, and I was taking 3 a day. So I just went down to 2, sick as a dog. I lost down to 125. I was in the bed all day, every day. I couldn't, even the thought of a popsicle made me want to, I was dry heaving. It was awful. But I had the craziest hallucinations. I looked out the bedroom window, had a sliding glass door, and went out onto a little patio or a deck. And I thought I saw, and Hannah was there kind of taking care of me, and thought I saw a bunch of naked young like teenager age boys in the trees, just full of young naked boys in the trees. I'm like,
We know where your mind was.
what are they doing? They were a little too young.
I was oh God. One other time when I was in the hospital this is the 3rd time I've been in the hospital for this very same reason.
Really?
Although they give it a different label each time. But there was one time I was dreaming these like 1970s movie of the week crime things.
Yeah.
And then this time it was really strange. But it's
behind you now, hopefully. Things are looking. Have to keep taking those nasty meds.
Yeah. Well, I was saying that it's a liquid med. And if I dilute it in a whole glass of either water or tea, then it's not nearly so bad.
Yeah.
But it's like, all by itself is just nasty.
Vile, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, already 7 bells. Or just about it.
Yep. I've already made it longer than I thought I might.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I did my Topic Tuesday, and I had to cut it off at half an hour and just lie down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm feeling a lot better now.
That's great.
You know, the energy is coming back.
Oh, my alarm's going off. I don't know if Sunita's live next or not. That's what that alarm was for, but I'm not sure if she has a regular time or not.
Lori said they did a pain block when she had her bypass.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, for me, the cosmetic surgery that I had,
I could imagine that would be terrible.
It was worse than the
bypass.
Yeah. It was truly painful.
I would love to have the tummy tuck because of all my hernia stuff. I asked the surgeon that did my hernia repairs back in late March if they thought I could get that, you know, as a medical reason, you know, and not because of the yeast infections and stuff that you get up under there and stuff, and not that it was cosmetic, but that it was an actual thing. And so she said, yeah, lots of people. She said, go check at Baptist. So I'm not wanting surgery anytime soon, but I would love to have that done just because that's a gross problem to have. You have to constantly dry up under there, and I have this powder that I have to put on up under there.
Yeah, it's it's funny. It changed the shape of, well, this is what it's supposed to do. It changed the shape of my body so that my pants all fit different.
Mm-hmm.
Because before, it's like I had a shelf that the waist of my pants would fit on.
Mm-hmm.
But they took the shelf away.
Right.
But I'm glad I was able to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I had to pay for it myself, though.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do well. You know, I'll be making payments on medical stuff from now till the grave, I'm sure, with all the stuff I've had done. But
Hopefully,
thank God they take payments. They have to, because that's the only way they'll get it from me. No way I can pay all those thousands of dollars. And that's after insurance.
Yeah, Yarnbarf was asking me if I've gotten the bill yet. And of course I haven't yet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at least I have reasonable coverage now through the state.
I've got Blue Cross Blue Shield through the state. But I should have kept paying. I would have had, you know, while I was working, they paid for 80-20. They paid 80, I paid 20%. And when you retire, the free is 70-30. So I just took the free, but I should have paid. And I don't think it was but maybe $25 or something. But I can change that at any time. But
hey, Leanne.
Hey, Leanne. And Sharon. Well, David, I'm going to hop down. I don't know, you might need to go. I don't know where you at.
Well, actually, I'm going to call it a day in a minute.
Okay.
Too.
Well, I love you bunches.
Love you too.
And be looking forward to seeing you after you get all better and when you're heading this way.
Yeah, yeah.
Big
I
hugs.
do. Big hugs. Well, so I am going to call it a day. I want to thank everybody who's here. I want to thank, if anybody ever watches the replay, I never know whether anyone does. And thank you for, well, for everything, for thinking about me and keeping me in your thoughts and prayers. And Yarn Barf, my back is a lot better. And so I am, you know, my normal shtick at the end, like, watch, comment, subscribe, and keep coming back.